Not even 10 years ago, you would have been scoffed at if you were thinking about operating a Range Rover within your chauffeur fleet. But they've come a long way in that time, and now you can't move for them in the city. So in this film, we're going to take a look at the latest addition to the Land Rover family, the Range Rover Velar. What must be one of JLR's prettiest creations, the Range Rover Velar certainly isn't the biggest and most luxurious vehicles produced by the manufacturer, but it's the most technologically advanced Range Rover ever made. So in this Velar we have a 3-litre V6 diesel engine producing 300 brake horsepower, so it's certainly no slouch. Basically what we have is the engine you'd probably find in the diesel Jaguar XJ, which certainly isn't a bad thing. It doesn't quite swaft down the road like you'd expect from a chauffeur vehicle. You haven't got any dampered suspension settings or comfort mode, so there is a little bit of thumping over some large potholes, but apart from that it certainly drives very well indeed. At only 20mm shorter than a full-fat Range Rover, does it offer the comfort of its bigger brothers? Well, as you can see, there's hardly bags of room in the back of the Velar. Although it's not cramped, you still get, decent amount of leg room. This big panoramic roof lets in loads of light, so it's quite airy and comfortable, but there's no real rear luxuries for the passenger to write home about at all. There's not even a 4-zone climate control here, but if you do squeeze your hand down here by the side pocket in the seat, there is an electronic button that just gives you an extra couple of degree recline in the rear seat. But generally it's comfortable, but nothing really to write home about. So I must admit, the Range Rover Velar is fantastic to drive. It's probably one of the best driving Range Rovers I've ever been in. You don't get that sort of wallowing feeling like you do with the big, like the Range Rover Vogues or the Range Rover Sport, but you still feel as if you're driving something substantial. A lot of work has been done into making the interior of the Velar pretty special. Union Jack detailing on the seats, beautifully crafted switches and buttons and exterior detailing makes the Velar an extremely striking vehicle to look at. So in general, I love this Range Rover Velar. It's very modern, it's very sleek, and it certainly turns heads. A couple of gripes though, the indicators are still too loud, they've got that grandfather clock feel about them. And this touchscreen system is all very good, a little bit confusing, but I think you'd always find yourself with a microfiber cloth in your hand every time a client gets in the car, giving it a clean, as it shows the fingerprints and the dust way too much. But apart from that, do I feel like I'm driving a chauffeur car? No, I don't. I feel like I'm driving a very, very good car, a brilliant Range Rover, but not a chauffeur car. With this vehicle costing in excess of £70,000, I do feel chauffeur's money could be better invested in a full-size Range Rover for around the same money and with many more creature comforts for passengers.